Now, Jose Mourinho has announced his best 11 that he's ever worked with. Petr, Cech, Zanetti, Terry, Ricardo, Carvalho, Gallas, Makelele, Lampard, Mesut Ozil, Eden Hazard, Didier, Drogba and Cristiano Ronaldo make up the starting 11 as we welcome Sid Lowe back into the show. Sid, I know you're frustrated by the lack of Zlatan or indeed Sergio Ramos in this 11.
No, I'm not at all bothered about that. I'm slightly surprised about Zlatan because their relationship was very close. I must admit there's a little bit of me that always thinks this, that whenever there's an 11 chosen by a manager or a player, there's always this kind of immediate response about who's missing. And so rather than being a celebration of the players that are in this team, because bear in mind we're talking about a brilliant manager who's managed some brilliant players, and so if you're in this 11 it's like, wow, these are the 11 he's chosen. But we almost always end up focusing on the players who are missing, which I always feel like is a bit of a pity, and we get obsessed with the snub. We get obsessed with the controversy and the confrontation rather than saying, hey, let's celebrate these guys who are in there. And in some cases, it's very interesting. I mean, I, for example, from a Madrid perspective, find it very interesting that Mesut Ozil is in there because we always had the feeling here that he didn't quite find a place for Ozil in the side. He wasn't quite convinced maybe by his work rate, some of those issues that, of course, re-emerged at Arsenal, that he wasn't always sure that Ozil was the player that he wanted him to be. But then, obviously, after all these years, he's gone back and he said, okay, yeah, Ozil gets in this team. So I was quite struck by that and quite pleasantly surprised as well. The absence of Ramos, well, given the relationship at Real Madrid, is probably not entirely surprising. The absence of Zlatan, as I say, slightly surprises me. And maybe Cristiano Ronaldo as well, because by the end, the relationship with Ronaldo at Real Madrid wasn't that good, but of course you can't overlook Ronaldo's extraordinary performances in that year when Real Madrid scored, I think it was 121 league goals and got more than 100 points.
Eagle-eyed viewers, Sid, are enjoying seeing the collection of books behind you. I noticed that 5 league titles and a packet of crisps is there.
Yeah, I thought I might start playing with this. So every time I come on the show, there'll be a slightly different collection of books. And I did slightly cheat. I didn't exactly put Steve in very subtly, did I? I was going to just have the spine on. I thought, no, let's make absolutely sure that people have seen this. And that people are aware, by the way, that 5 league titles and a packet of crisps. I mean, you know, Steve's standard diet is a packet of crisps when it's not a shepherd's pie.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so, Sid. I'll be looking forward to playing more book games with you tomorrow, Sid Lowe. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. The things we've been reduced to, eh?
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.